Hi, welcome to Michelle's Mystic Corner. So I hope you are along for the ride. We are here on day 8 of our 78-day journey through the tarot deck. And we have 3 different decks we are going through. We have the Rider-Waite-Smith deck, and this is the more traditional deck for the Chariot card. And then I'm also using the City Labyrinth deck for the more modern interpretation through the image. And then for a whole different perspective, I have the Sacred She Tarot. And this card is the turning point, which I really appreciate the name and the imagery for this card. So going into the descriptions of this card, we're just going to hold this up for a moment. When it comes to the Chariot card, it gets its influence from the planet Uranus. This covers creativity, unexpected influences, and the originality. It's also a water element card. When it comes to the numerology, the number 7, and you can actually see this in the card, is willpower and control. It's also the highest spiritual number. So it's also the card of victory. So the meaning of this card is control, assertiveness, and determination. There we go. Okay. The Sphinx is life's mysteries. And that is really interesting because you've got, the 2 different ones, yin and the yang. And you have the Star's canopy, that is freedom of the universe. The staff is representing being prepared for life. The Chariot is our karma is shaped by our own actions. The wreath is victory and honor in life. The armor we know is being armed and ready for life. The standing charioteer is taking a stand for what you believe in. And that's a huge thing right there. Okay, the winged sun is our inner center and life energy. And then that spinning top is balancing out our opposites in life. So when you compare that with the modern version, here we go. I see the spinning tires. Okay, I'm going to look at the back of this card and the front of this card. The choices, I see the 2 different buildings. I see him standing there. So there are a lot of similarities being represented here. And then when you have the turning point, I see the victory. I see the determination and the assertiveness. It all just blends in with this card. So when it comes to the Chariot card, if this card was to come up for a reading and you are doing a 1 card, I would say to be strong because victory is there. You are already at the point of achievement. Just don't falter, because if you do, it's like the who was it that walked on water with Jesus? I think it was Peter, until he stopped believing for that moment and then he started sinking. And that's basically what it is. When you stop believing in your own strength and your own inner self, you start to sink and start gaining that self-doubt. So don't lose that victory, because you are the victor. So I hope you had fun with today's card of the day going through our tarot deck, and I will talk with everyone again tomorrow. Have a great day.